What's up guys, my name is Shreyas and welcome to my channel. In this video I'm going to talk to you all about natural bodybuilding. 2 years back or 1.5 years back I had made a video about natural bodybuilding in India, and that video got very good response, and I'm really happy that it got, and that is why I'm making a video 2 years after that. And things have progressed a lot and fitness has become a big thing in India now, and I think everybody is getting into fitness. So there are a lot of questions that go in people's mind, like what is natural bodybuilding, who is natural, is he not natural, can I be natural, can I look like that naturally, and what should I take, what can't I take, everything, right? So I'm gonna expose certain things and I'm gonna share my own opinion and my own views about natural bodybuilding and why I don't want to take anabolic steroids and the simple facts. Okay, so first thing is, how people always ask me, people send so many pictures to me and ask me if this guy is natural. I tell them that I don't care, and then I tell them that this physique can be achieved naturally, okay, because most of the physiques are not that impressive for taking anabolic steroids, because we have a sad or we have a bad thing in our mind that if you just take steroids you'll get a great physique. Yes, steroids help, and don't only the steroid users will tell that steroids are just an add-on. It is not an add-on, guys. If you take steroids you will build very good physique, and the quality of physique that you build depends on how good you work out and how you diet. You will always just take steroids and see, you will have a very good physique. If you take real stuff you will get a very good physique, no matter how shitty your workout is. You just go to the gym, pump some weights and eat enough protein, you will build a good physique. And I'm sorry, this is the truth. I'm not trying to offend anyone. I know that is hard work. Everybody does hard work, but let's be honest, steroids are not just a supplement, it is something more than that. So please don't tell that. And what differs a great body from a good body is how good you apply those things in the gym and how you diet, okay? So please don't think that steroids are just an add-on. It can do a lot for you. I'm not saying take steroids, but I'll come to that later. Now the second question I get about natural bodybuilding is it a myth? Okay, so I honestly believe that it is a myth. I'll tell you why. Now I've gone through certain websites of natural bodybuilding and the competitions, and what I found out is that you are allowed to take certain things like 3 months prior to the show. You should just stop taking certain things 3 months before the show. And recently what has been happening is people get prescription for drugs, and they make an excuse that I had certain hormonal issues and stuff, and I'm just taking this to maintain my test level. So now natural bodybuilding, when it actually started, like, was really natural bodybuilding. It was not like people were on drugs or something, but recently the level has gone so high. I don't know who was the first guy to raise the level, but the level has gone to certain extent that it is very hard for normal people to compete. And at the pro level, maybe at the amateur level, everybody is natural, but once you go to the pro level and the competition becomes higher, you will get into the bad game, okay? And you should remember, guys, that bodybuilding also is a money making sport, not for the bodybuilders but for the organizers. Now if I organize the show, I would love for people to come and watch the show. So if I put if I expect 500 people and I put 1,000 rupees per ticket, okay, so think how much money can I make, right? So that is what I'm talking about. So for people to attend, you need some crazy physiques, and the organizers will invite people and they'll be like, just go for it, you just come to my show and I don't care, I'll pass you off, okay? So that is when drugs come in, and I'm not saying everybody cheats, but most of them will be on certain things. And lifetime natural is a big word that people use, okay? And please, you have used steroids and you have maintained certain gains that you achieved from that steroid cycle, and maybe now you are natural, but let's be honest, don't call yourself lifetime natural. Now how to see if a person is really a natty or is just lying, okay? I'm not someone who talks about this because I know to myself and I keep it in myself, because even a friend of mine, okay, she always asks me, is this guy natural, is this guy natural? I'll be like, I don't want to talk about it, but then I'll explain why and how you should look at that, okay? So in my honest opinion, you should look at that person's progress over the years. Now I'll give you an example of Omar Isuf, okay? I always like to give his example. Omar Isuf has been lifting for I think like 7 years, and you can see his physique is just gradually improving. And maybe he's not the most genetically gifted guy, but what I'm saying is the physique gradually improves, and you can't just gain everything in 1 year. And even people who are natural, they will only gain little bit muscle, or their physique might get a little bit lower body fat percentage on their second cut, and they might not have even built a lot of muscle. But people who are on steroids, if their progress will be like very good, they have built more muscle and their conditioning will be better the second time. So you just need to see the progress of a person, and that if that person tells that he built around 10 kgs of muscle in a year, you should just remember that, don't take him seriously. Okay, maybe he's just wanting to prove a point that it can be done naturally, even though he's not. So what I'm saying is, keep your eyes open and see the progress of people over the years. And now I'll just post a picture of Bharat, which he posted yesterday on his Instagram. You can see his progress over the 6 years. Okay, and that is something which is achievable very easily. And that's what I'm talking about, guys. If he was taking steroids for 6 years, he would look something like crazy, because he has very good genetics. And I'm just giving an example, because he can, you guys can achieve a good physique without taking any kind of anabolic steroids. Now, one more thing that has recently been involved in natural bodybuilding is fat burners. Okay, I'm not talking about fat burners like lipo-6 or hydroxy cut or anything like that. I'm talking about fat burners like which contains ephedra. Okay, ephedra or whatever it's called. So there is a supplement called black spider or black mamba and all these things. So this is very very much used by coaches on their clients, because it is not something which will give you a lot of side effects, even though it might have a little bit effect on your kidneys, your liver, but it is not something that will it's not something like do or die situation. Okay, so it can be taken safely, and people tend to prescribe it with liver 52 or liver for liver health. They'll recommend supplements for liver health. Okay, so ephedra is something which is very commonly used on when someone is cutting naturally. Maybe they are not injecting anything, but ephedra for sure helps in burning fat faster, and combined with cardio, it is something great for burning fat. And it is not banned in all the organizations. I think there is an organization called WNBF who mentions that you shouldn't be taking ephedra 3 months prior to the show, something like that. I'm not sure, but that's what I read somewhere. And everybody takes ephedra, guys. Just remember that everybody takes ephedra. Currently I'm using lipo-6, which doesn't have ephedrine. It has synephrine. Synephrine is like very mild, and it is not banned in any shows like that. Okay, then yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So ephedra is also very commonly used, and clenbuterol is also very commonly used. Okay, so I have breathing issues sometimes, so I'm not taking clenbuterol. I'm taking something called ethylene. Okay, it's salbutamol. Okay, it is also something that helps you. It's a bronchodilator, which means it helps in relaxing the muscles in your pipe. Okay, windpipe. So that's what I'm talking about, guys. So it also has it can, if you take it in, I am taking like 4 mg whenever I get breathing issues. People take 20 mg to burn fat of salbutamol. So that's what I'm talking about. People can use everything, and it does, you can't detect it very fast in the test. Okay, it goes out of your body very fast. So all these things, all these tricks have been found out by these people, and they use it all the time. So one more question is, can you get to the top of the world naturally? Impossible, guys. You can't reach the top of the world naturally. And your favorite fitness models, they do a lot of things. They will take steroids, they will enhance their photos using in post production, and these are the things that normal people do not know about the fitness industry. Fitness industry is all about beauty. Okay, now if models like girls, they have boob implants, breast implants, they have butt implants, and lip jobs and whatever, they'll do whatever it takes to win. In the similar way, in bodybuilding as well, people will do whatever it takes to reach the top. So just remember that much, guys. Bodybuilding is not an easy sport. It's a competitive sport. There are millions of people born with great genetics who jump into bodybuilding, and if genetics can't separate them, there is something that will separate them, that is anabolic steroids. So anabolic steroids taken in the proper way can get a physique to a new level, and the muscle quality, muscle to weight ratio, as in people who are on steroids, their weight will usually be very less for the muscle mass they have. Okay, so if you see someone who is natural at 80 kgs and 10% body fat, the person who is bigger than him will be 75 kgs who takes anabolic steroids. So this video is just to let you guys know that there are things that happens in bodybuilding that you guys don't know, and which I know because I talk to a lot of people who are in the industry, and behind the scenes there are a lot of things that happen, even though I don't talk about it a lot because I have a lot of friends who use steroids, and they're not lying about it, and people around me are very very truthful, and they're not even in the social media, guys. So I know people who take steroids and they do their stuff very well, and they tell that they have taken, and they don't lie that they have done it naturally. So this is what I'm talking about. I don't like cheating. Okay, I would never take steroids and compete in any natural show. And why am I natural? I'm really I would have taken steroids if they are safe, not because it's a shortcut. I would love to compete in bodybuilding at the top level because I think I have above average genetics for at least most of the body parts, but because of the I'm scared of injecting or poking needles in my butt every other day or 3 times a week or whatever, and also about the side effects. Maybe not everyone gets side effects, but what if I am that one unlucky person who might get the side effect? Bodybuilding I started off as a normal person who loves to lift weights, then I got a passion for bodybuilding, and I wanted to compete at the top level, but sadly steroids are involved everywhere, even in natural bodybuilding. So natural bodybuilding will soon fade off, and it will become more of a half natural bodybuilding where they will involve certain drugs, like I call clenbuterol a drug as well, because it can separate from a ripped physique to a shredded physique. Okay, so that's what I wanted to share with you all in this video, and I'm going to make more of such videos because educating our country is very important. Fitness can come next. You should know about what goes behind the scenes. There are a lot of videos on YouTube where you can get information about diet and workouts, but all these things which people are scared to talk about, that's what I'm gonna do from now. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. Like my video, subscribe to my channel, share this video with your friends, and let me know your experiences of staying natural, and how good it feels to stay natural, and how bad you feel when you look someone bigger than you. I don't have that feeling when I look at someone that, oh my god, look at his physique, what if I looked like that? I never think like that. I'm just happy with my own skin, under my own skin. So I hope you guys think like that, and if you want to stay natural, stay natural. So I'm not saying everybody who takes steroids will get side effect, but what I'm saying is, what if you are that one unlucky person? If you are ready to take the risk and get the benefit out of it, go for it. But if you ask me, I think I'll not take steroids anytime soon. So that's what I wanted to discuss with you all in this video. Let me know what you think in the comments box down below. Please don't forget to subscribe. Thanks a lot, guys. I'll be back again. Peace.